What is going on, guys? We are talking Fairy Tale 465, and I'll be quite honest with you. I think I've said this before in my reviews that I'm not too invested in Fairy Tale. I do like Fairy Tale, but I'm not too invested in it. But I want to give a quick shout out to Kid OTAKU. Check out his channel. I'll have his channel in the description link. This kid, man, me and him have been going back and forth. Those posters are dope, man. Those wallpapers. And he gave me a little insight of what this chapter might be. So we go into this chapter, and it really is about Zeref telling Natsu the truth, telling him that, yes, you are my brother. Our parents were killed. I created Thaudio, whatever it's called. End is basically you. If I look at you are the demon from End. You kill me, you die. Yes, I knew Igneal. Igneal was actually my friend. He's the one that wanted to treat you dragon, to be a dragon slayer or whatever. I mean, this whole chapter kind of confused the shit out of me, honestly, because the dragons they were cursed, and they used the 5 orphans, Natsu, Gajil, Sting, Rogue, Wendy. So they're 400 years ago children, and then we have the time, the future and what happened there, but really Natsu awoken. There's a bunch of shit. What the fuck is this? I'm just reading this. I'm just got off of work. It's fucking morning. I'm reading through this. I'm I have no fucking clue what's going on. I'll be quite honest. I had no fucking clue what's going on. I don't know what the hell Zeref was spouting at. I was just okay, so 5 children, they're 400 years future time. Yes, we've had it's just confusing as shit. It's confusing as shit. All I know is that Zeref is Natsu's brother, and Natsu could have finished him off, but Happy, hearing the story, grabs Natsu, flies him away to go back to the guild, and Natsu's what the fuck are you doing, man? I had Igneal's power lasts for so long. This is the only chance we have to defeat Zeref. But Happy is just bawling and crying. And I thought these panels were very emotional. That's what I like for Fairy Tale to do a little bit more often. It has have those little emotional moments, because we not only had the Zeref telling Natsu, but we have Happy really just being distraught by hearing the news and doesn't want Natsu to die. Natsu is willing to give his life to defeat Zeref, but Happy is just right there bawling his eyes out. He says, "You're my friend. We're going back together. I don't want you to die, Natsu. I want you." It's understandable. It's very understandable. I mean, if one of your best friends in the whole wide world said, "I gotta do this thing, and I gotta, I'm willing to sacrifice myself," of course you're gonna want to just say, "It's a bad idea, man. No, I'm not gonna lose you. I'm not gonna think of all the people that are gonna miss you. I'm not gonna have you sacrifice yourself for this. There has to be another way, and sometimes there isn't another way. But in this case, we'll see. Zeref is immortal, and we'll see if he changes his tune, though. I mean, with this, will Natsu do the Naruto and do the Talk no Jutsu to Zeref? I don't know. We'll see. But it was very interesting to see that Zeref was indeed actually friends with Igneal. And Igneal could have killed Natsu and ended it all, but he loved Natsu way too much. And then the whole fact of Agnolia, I mean, I can't wait till this beast comes in, but Agnolia needs to be defeated as well, so I'm pretty sure all the dragons, did that as well. It was a little confusing, honestly. I think you guys know what the hell's going on more than I do, honestly. But it was a pretty good chapter, honestly. I do like the emotional weight to it. I did like Zeref actually telling Natsu the whole story instead of just telling him half the story. It was the whole story. I did like Zeref. He actually does want to die. He really stood there. He gave him everything. He threw everything at Natsu, and he said, "I told you before I die, while I'm still alive, I'm going to tell you all this. You could still kill me, but I'm just going to tell you this. Please kill me now. Please take me out." Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, it was a very good chapter. I really did enjoy the chapter. I really enjoyed the emotional weight, and we'll see what happens to Zeref now. How are you going to defeat this monster? But I don't know. You got to feel for Happy, though. You got to understand Happy's feelings and all this. And then now we're going forward. Now that Natsu knows the whole truth, what's he going to tell Gajil, Wendy, Sting, and Rogue now? It's Fairy Tale is like Terminator Genesis. It's fucking weaving and shit. There's a lot of shit that time and but still a good chapter. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for Natsu and his revelation. And like the video if you like it, and comment below. I love to hear you guys' thoughts and to interpret it and really just tell me, give me the 411 on what the fuck did I just read, because it was a little bit confusing, but I did get the gist of it somewhat. It's just kind of hard to really kind of put out in words. But thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan Mangan. You guys have a great day. Bye.